everyone, my name is Lauren Parrish and I'm going to be talking about evolution. So some basic background. The definition of evolution is a change in heritable traits of a population over time. And what this means is that traits can be passed down from parent to offspring, but you won't see evolution unless you look over dozens of generations. And this idea was created by Erasmus Darwin, who is Charles Darwin's grandpa, and it was adopted by Herbert Spencer and Charles Darwin, who revolutionized the idea of evolution in the 18 to 1900s. So the origins of it was, like I said, Erasmus Darwin. He first proposed the ideas of evolution. He didn't have a lot of data or information, and that's why it became Charles Darwin's and Alfred Wallace's. But in between that, there was Herbert Spencer, and he created the idea of survival of the fittest, which was worked on by Charles Darwin and Alfred Wallace, like I said, who proposed the idea and theory of natural selection. So diving into Charles Darwin, he wrote one of his first writings on evolution was on the origins of species by means of natural selection. And in that writing, he saw that organisms could be best fit for their environment, which created survival of the fittest. Further research that has come from the theory of evolution is biological differences, where we can see genotypes and phenotypes are passed down from parent to offspring. And along with that is genetic disorders, diseases, and mutations. So it's really important that they research this because before they researched this, we didn't know that this was something that was coming from parents. And as we can see through evolution, that the traits that these offsprings are getting are from their parents, and it's not just some random thing that they were born with. So some problems that have arise from that is kind of a moral dilemma where we have to decide if we want to help species that are going extinct due to their survival of the fittest not being in their favor anymore due to their maybe an environmental change or something like that. And when we found out that some animals or mammals or whatever were similar to humans and may have a human origin, we started doing testing on those animals to save human lives where we were endangering other animals, and that has been a problem in the science and psychology department. So how does this influence us today? So we have a better grasp on our origins as well as other animals across the globe, like I was just saying. We realize that we are related to like apes, and other animals are related to other animals that we wouldn't have really known about if it wasn't for the theory of evolution. And we realized we can test on animals for human attributes and traits and all that and use that in scientific studies. And we can also understand why people look different based on where they're living. Like in a hotter climax, we can see darker skin colors because that is what's better suited for that environment, better than like a cold environment. And we can also predict what might go extinct if they no longer fit into like what that environment is calling for. So yeah, that was it. Here's my works cited. Oh my gosh. Here's my works cited. I just used a lecture, an article from National Geographic, and an article from UC Berkeley. So thank you.